home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the... Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harvey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulls in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, they give him to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Across the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Offense facing fourth down.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a real...
And it's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
I'll tell you, honestly,
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Bulls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bean. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Bulls are threatening on first and goal. Using his feet. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got the first down, he's still on his feet. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they forced it.
Finds a tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All the way down to the 15-yard line, it's first down. They march to the red zone, and here they go. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Bean.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get...
Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bulls headed quickly to the line. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. A little screen to the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Steps away to find some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the move. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown! Bunch formation for these receivers. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. Turning it on! Touchdown Bulls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. The give out of the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Bean. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Bulls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Harvey.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and then I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys. That's why I'm going to continue to force feed.
He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I got to be honest.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little...
Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking deep. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He'll be stopped, but not before. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Takes it the other way. He is finally out of bounds, but he was... With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree.